Consumers usually get to play their games once they're finished. It's only in some cases that gamers get to play their games in early development, or rarely do they see them in beta forms. Not in this case, not here. Here in the beta zone. Today on Beta Zone, we'll be looking at Super Smash Bros., and not just any Super Smash Bros., but the brawl that started it all, Super Smash Bros. For the N64. Super Smash Bros. 64 almost wasn't even a Super Smash Bros. Game in the first place. In early development, Masahiro Sakurai, the creator of the series, wanted to make a 4-player battle royale game that was different from traditional 2-player 2D fighting games. Satoru Iwata wanted to make a game that took advantage of the N64's joystick in a 3D environment. The ideas of these two great minds ended up becoming Super Smash Bros., but originally it was going to be called Dragon King: The Fighting Game, and it wasn't even going to feature Nintendo characters. If you look at very old original prototype screenshots of the very first Super Smash Bros. Game, you'll notice that the game doesn't even feature Nintendo characters. Instead, the game featured polygon characters. You still had rising damage percentages just like Smash Bros. Right now. The only difference was pretty much just that characters such as Mario, Link, Samus, characters from Nintendo weren't even in the game, they were just polygon characters. At one point in development, Pip, Bowser, Peach, Mewtwo, Meowth, and even King Dedede were all considered for the game. However, due to hardware limitations, the characters didn't make the cut, although they all eventually joined later except Meowth, because who gives a about Meowth? There were also some beta stages such as 2 Kirby levels with unique platforms and invisible walls. A Dreamland stage is also viewable if you wait on the start screen and look at the how to play video. As for other slight changes, if you go to the character selection screen and see secret characters or unlocked characters that aren't there yet, the question mark blocks would be colored instead of just black. Textures on different levels like Hyrule Castle would be completely different, and even the bridge on Peach's Castle stage was completely gone. And as for one of the most shocking features in this beta for Super Smash Bros. 64 was the fact that Final Smashes were supposed to be in this game. Masahiro Sakurai got the recordings for Final Smashes done in the early development of Super Smash Bros. 64. However, Masahiro Sakurai didn't like how the visuals of the Final Smashes matched up with the audio, so it wasn't until 9 years later that he actually made Final Smashes available in Super Smash Bros. Brawl. To prove this, you can actually check the sound files in the original Super Smash Bros. For the N64, and you can find an audio file of Ness's Final Smash command being PK Star. PK! Star Storm! And that does it for our look at the Super Smash Bros. 64 beta. Overall, we saw a lot of content that was cut from the original N64 game, and later implemented into other series sequels. It'll be interesting to see later in the future what other features were cut out of the N64 version, Melee, Brawl, and later implemented into Wii U and 3DS. But all of that would be another episode in its own. So if you have your own suggestions for video games you want us to look at, tell us in the comment section below. And if you like the series, be sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more content like this. Thank you guys very much for watching, and we'll see you guys in the next one.